Hi everyone.
Good evening. My name is Beverley Cayton-Tang, and along with Robert Tang, we are from danceScape in Burlington, Ontario, Canada.
At danceScape, we're all about fun, fitness, friendship, and romance. Tonight it's more about fun because it is Sunday Fun Day, and we're going to focus on the jive, or sometimes here in North America known as swing or triple time swing.
And I know one of the movies up for the Oscars is La La Land, so probably in keeping with that movie, and we'll see tonight if that wins a lot of Oscars as it's supposed to do.
Exactly. So we'll keep our broadcast a little short today, just because many of you probably are continuing to watch the Oscars. But this episode is actually dedicated to Julie.
Julie's my first teacher I ever had in England when I was 8 years old. I started doing ballroom, and she was a student teacher. And she was, as I said, the first one I ever had. She started as a teenager as well, dancing, had a big gap, and then come back to dancing again in the last, I think, 5-6 years, if not a little longer than that. But she had she missed the dancing and is glad to be back in it again.
And of course, the internet and Facebook in particular has been so wonderful to reconnect. And I think that's how you got reconnected with her.
Absolutely. I mean, we had lost track for a very long time since we moved to Canada. So it was really nice to connect with her again. And we've talked about maybe
hopefully she's coming.
They might come to Canada, which would be fabulous. And then we could do a Facebook Live of that meeting,
And one of the things her husband, I guess, has just started to take up dance.
Totally new for him.
Yeah. Through Facebook Live, that those of you who haven't taken dance before will get inspired to try some of these things in the comfort of your own home.
We started at different stages of our lives. I mean, as I said, I was 8, and then Robert.
Yeah, in my 20s.
In his 20s. But really, I mean, it's if he'd never done it, then obviously we wouldn't be here. Yeah. And we've got another story for our life lesson, which we'll leave you with tonight. But first, let's get to the jive.
So the jive swing, in international Latin, it's usually called Latin American. The American part is jive. Latin also consists of cha-cha, rumba, paso doble. Am I missing any others? I think those are the key ones. Samba, that's right. But the American part is jive. So here in North America, sometimes it's also known as triple time swing. We're going to do the international jive version today.
Yeah.
All right.
Robert and I were Canadian North American Ballroom Champions, so we had the great fortune of traveling around the world, competing in ballroom dancing. Latin was something that we continued to do for fun, not necessarily competing, but we've always enjoyed watching the top level dancers. And, when you go to Blackpool, I mean, it's just an amazing experience. So, and we love the music too.
Exactly.
Well, so.
And over the years, we found some tips for beginners who don't necessarily want to compete at the highest level, but still want to look natural. So we'll pass on some of those tips to you. All right. So let's get started. We saw a little bit of jive swing at the beginning. Back a little bit. For the leads, that's me. You put your weight on the right foot. For the follows, usually the females, but you're welcome to exchange roles.
Weight on the left foot.
Yeah. So I have my weight on the right. Now, the fundamental step when you first start is called the rock step. And all that is with my left foot, I go back, and then I quickly replace my weight. So that's the first part. Then you'll see little chassé steps, and it goes like this. Hop and hop, reverse, hop and hop, and then the rock step comes back, rock step, okay? So let's do that again for the leads, weight on the right, follows weight on the left. So it starts off with a rock step that goes rock, step, hop and hop, hop and hop, rock, step. Again, hop and hop, hop and hop, and rock, step. All right, ladies.
All right, ladies, so we're going to be doing the mirror image of that, starting with the weight on the left foot, going directly into the rock step first. So weight on the left, we're going to be taking the right foot behind for the rock, and rock, replace, hop and hop, and hop and hop, and rock, and again, hop and hop, and hop and hop, and rock, replace. The placement of the lifting the actual feeling of lifting the knees from the floor and placing the foot is very specific because you want to have a lot of tone through the legs. You don't want like, well,
floppy feet.
Our teacher used to call them kipper feet.
Kipper feet.
So you certainly don't want that in jive. So the music is just too fast to be able to do that. So really precision, and also inside edges of the feet when you're reaching to the side, and the side inside edges of the feet. And ball the foot all the time in Latin.
It's usually the music of the rock and roll era that has a jive, that jive or swing rhythm. Okay? So we'll back the camera. Leads, weight on the right. Here we go. A 5, 6, 7, 8. A rock step. Hop and hop. Hop and hop. Rock step. Hop and hop. Hop and hop. Rock step. 1, a 2, 3, a 4. Rock step. 1, a 2, 3, a 4. Rock step. Hop and hop. Hop and hop. And rock and step. I'll back the camera now. So in the hold, my right palm is going to be on Beverly's shoulder blade.
And my left hand is just nicely on top of the man's shoulder this time.
Yeah. And we're going to be facing each other, all right? But I'm going to back the camera so leads you can practice. So again, my weight is on the right foot. I'm leaning a little bit forward towards my partner. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock step. Hop and hop. Hop and hop. Rock step. Hop and hop. Hop and hop. Rock step. 1, a 2, 3, a 4. And rock step. 1, a 2, 3, a 4. And rock step. You can see from the ladies' point of view.
All right, ladies, so weight on the left, going to go rock back on the right. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock, replace, hop and hop, hop and hop, and rock, replace, hop and hop, and rock, replace.
Good.
As you can see, we're keeping the steps really compact again. We want to make big steps. So here's a few things of what not to do on the basic step.
So for the leads, what you don't want to do is just leave your hips parallel, and as Beverly said, big steps. So I'll back the camera, for example. If you leave the hips just parallel to the floor, you'll get this type of a look. It goes rock, step, hop and hop, hop and hop, rock, step, hop and hop, hop and hop. You see how big the strides become? So very important then that we use little angles. So when you add some angles, you'll see it starts to look like this. So I go rock, step, I angle to my left, I angle to my right, neutral on the rock step. Angle, angle, and rock. So that will force the steps to be much smaller. Yeah?
Make sure that the hop is not right off the floor, right?
Yeah.
So we're not bouncing up and down because again, a lot of time is going to be wasted in coming down. So we want to keep, again, everything nicely toned through the legs, the feet, and the ankles.
Yeah.
So that when you hit the floor, it's a nice rebound up as opposed to feeling that you have to catapult yourself up.
And that's a common thing with beginners. You use the knees to pop up. It's really only the ankles and a little bit of the ball of the feet. Okay? Part 2 of the lesson. So we're going to do just a simple underarm turn, and that's for the ladies to do the underarm turn. All right? So we'll back the camera again. So my weight for the leads is going to be again on the right foot. I'll just move up a little bit just in case. Now, when I go rock step, as I go to my left chassis, I'm going to raise my arms up my left arm and now signal Beverly to do the underarm turn. Again, we're only going to do this individual, but when we put you together, or put each other together, you'll see how it all fits, alright? So the single underarm turn goes like this. It goes rock, step, hop and hop, away and hop, rock, step. Now I leave the arms down, she comes back to me, and we go back into a rock step. Alright, so let's do that one more time again. Most of the work is for the ladies. So when Beverly starts to talk, you'll see what to do, ladies. But gentlemen, your steps is the same basic. It's just the raising of the arm. Okay? So again, it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, rock, step. Arms up. Hop and hop. Hop and hop. Arms down, rock, step. Leave it down. And side, and then when you're back into a basic, you just put it up in your closed hold, okay?
All right, ladies, this is a single underarm turn. There are double underarm turns, but we're only turning once, all right? And then we're coming back to our partner. So let's start with the rock step. So weight on the left, and we're going to rock behind as per usual, and rock, replace, arms up, hop, and hop. Turn on the right foot. Hop and hop, then rock, replace. Rock, replace. Now, at this point, what's going to be happening is the man's going to lead your arm, he's going to actually lead you towards him, meaning there's not another turn there, right? So it's going towards your hand. Hop and hop, face your partner, hop, and rock, replace. So that's just the single turn, only one rotation happening there, and then you're coming back towards your partner at that point. Robert, maybe describe what you're doing to bring me back to you.
Yeah, so I'm going to do it now in a partner hold, and I'll put the music on, and then I'll describe it, what to do with the arms. We'll go right into the turn, okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock, step, up, step through. Now I leave it down momentarily, then I bring it up, and we're back into a basic. Yeah, so let's do it one more time again for the leads. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock, step up, hop and hop and hop and hop. Down, leave it down, and then bring it back up. Rock, step, hop, and we're back into a basic. Yeah, ladies?
All right, ladies, from your position here, weight on the left foot. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock, replace, up and turn, hop and hop. Rock, replace, towards the partner, and rock, replace. Hop and hop, rock, replace. If the arm goes up again, we turn again. If the man puts the arm, not you, the man puts the arm.
We will be putting everything together shortly, but before we do, those of you who are just joining us now on replay, my name is Robert Tang.
I'm Beverley Cayton-Tang. We're from danceScape in Burlington, Ontario, Canada.
At danceScape, we're all about having fun, helping students to get fit, but also inspiring others to take up something fun and challenging like dance. We're focusing today on jive, or triple time swing. Beverley and I were former Canadian North American Ballroom Champions.
That's right. Traveled around the world representing Canada at 5 World Championships. And it's Oscar night, everybody, so we're looking forward to seeing those beautiful dresses. And actually on Tuesday, when we come back for Transformation Tuesday, I think I'll have my list of my top 3
favorite dresses
of those, so stay tuned for that.
Even though Beverley and I were at the elite level for ballroom, which consists of waltz, foxtrot, tango, Viennese waltz. We've always admired the Latin specialists. We ourselves did not want to compete in the international Latin, but when we started to teach, it was something so much fun that we wanted to also inspire other students to take these particular, what's called international Latin American dances. So that's why we're focusing our dance today, and this is one is specifically for Julie.
This is a request of Julie, my friend in England, actually my very first teacher in England, so she asked for something on jive, so here we are, doing just a basic step, as well as doing the single underarm turn.
On Fridays, which is our Fitness Fridays, we also did some jive, but in more a fitness context. So check out our past episodes for Fitness Fridays, and you'll see other dance steps that we'll be doing. More on a single basis because it's more for fitness, but here we're trying to now help you combine it into a partner-based dance. All right? So we're going to close it off. We're going to combine everything we've done. What we're going to do is 2 sets of the basic, leading her then into the single underarm turn, back to basic. All right? Remember, jive, swing, you can look at each other. 5, 6, 7, basic. Rock, step. Underarm. And that's it. Back into basic. A rock step. Hop and hop, hop and hop. And we'll repeat. And then single underarm turn. And leave the arms down, then bring it up. And hope you have a great Oscar night. Thank you very much for joining us again.
All right, have a great rest of the weekend.